Happy HBK Wellness Wednesday. Master Trainer Kiona Leah back with you guys again. And I have got to tell you guys, I swear I barely made it here. I got off work not that long ago. It's been a long day. I had 4 proposals to put together. I spent so much time staring at my computer and working and focusing on things. My fitness watch actually beeped at me that it was time to get up and do it. Move around. And it's funny because I don't recognize it because it's so rare that I actually sit for about 90 minutes. At any point in time, I'm always moving around and doing things. But it did. And what I can tell you is at the end of all that, oh man, did I have a headache. And that's why I almost didn't make it. I was like, what am I supposed to talk about tonight? I couldn't even remember some of the stuff I was thinking of doing and such like that because my head was just pounding. So I decided to, rather than come down here and talk to you guys right away, which is normally what I do, I took a little break and I made myself some dinner and some desserts. And I realized by the time I was done, probably about 30, 35 minutes, I didn't have a headache anymore. And it really got me thinking about what to talk to you guys about. So even though me and my little master trainer wellness enthusiast self is a little bit late on you guys, it really gave me what I thought was a great topic. Now, first off, we can talk about natural things we can do for a headache. You guys tell me, comment below. I'm going to pause, see if you chance, if you're not live, comment below. Why do you think I had a headache? Insert Jeopardy music here. I don't actually 100% know why I had a headache, but my guess is, given that I didn't drink anything or eat anything in between when my headache was there and when my headache was gone, there's a really good chance that there was some eye strain going on. Staring at that bright screen with that massive amount of blue light coming off of it because I didn't put my blue blockers on, which I should have because that would have helped. I basically gave myself a headache, especially when you're staring really intently at something and you're stressed out. You start to hold your jaw tighter. You start to tighten through your zygomatic arch. All of these 57 muscles in your face and the 16 that connect here through your neck and around your thyroid, those will all start to tighten. That's going to restrict blood flow to your head and give you a headache. So that is a reason why tension is a huge thing that we talk about as an issue with headaches, and we call them tension headaches. So you noticed when I said I got done, I came down and I made some food. Part of the reason is one of my go-to things when I have a headache is to eat or drink something. And that got me to thinking about listening. Frequently, especially when we work in a high stress environment and a lot of things are coming and going, we got a big job, we got the kids, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When we get a headache, what do? Pop an aspirin, ibuprofen, acetaminophen, whatever your painkiller of choice is, and you keep moving because you don't have time for that headache. The thing about it is, though, pain is your body's way of saying something's wrong. When I shredded my meniscus many, many years ago, the EMT that took care of me told me one very important lesson that I never forgot. Pain is your body's way of saying, don't do that. And I never forgot it because it really keeps you out of trouble and can get you out of trouble without a lot of extra support if you do it. So frequently for me, a headache is related to either being dehydrated or low blood sugar because my blood sugar tends to run low automatically. So if I haven't eaten for an extended period of time, I will get headaches. And you don't want to know how cranky I also get. So that is my go-to. When I start getting a headache, first thing I'll do is usually reach for a drink of water. Make sure I'm hydrated because if I'm dehydrated, that's going to cause a difference. Stop and ask myself, am I hungry? How many of you guys forget you're hungry? I used to be much more guilty of this when I was younger than I am now, but I definitely used to forget I was hungry. I'd get so involved in studying and all those things in college that I would be hungry, but I'll get to it. 90 minutes or so go by. I'm still sitting there focused on the books and I have forgotten that I'm hungry. You've gone past that threshold of hunger. That's not a good sign. Similarly, like if you feel thirsty, you've gone way past your threshold for thirst. So we really want to make sure we stop and listen and ask our body what it needs. Sometimes it just needs a few deep breaths to decompress. Again, for headaches, doing some of that relaxation breathing, whether you do 2 inhales, 1 exhale, just a couple of deep breaths, hand over the heart, some really good deep breaths, hands on that lower diaphragm. We've talked about that belly breathing, and do deep breaths that way. All of those things can help. Dilate your gaze. That's another great one. So rather than focusing, don't focus. Again, with computers, another big thing is it too close to you? Look far away. Look out a window, especially, can be super, super, super helpful.